Hi, I'm Rian, the team manager of Team Merlin. Welcome back to this tutorial where I take you through how to make an F1 Schools entry class car in OnShape. If you haven't already, go back to watch the first videos in this series where I take you through how the base of OnShape, the main body, the nose cone, the side pods and the wings. In this final video, I'm going to take you through finishing up the car and creating engineered drawings and assemblies. I hope you enjoy. So the first thing you want to do is to import the wheel, which I've already done in the Stream Part Studio, which you can do by going to Add, then Import. So then we're going to start splitting up the car. So first you want to create a plane at the back, and then we're just going to make sure it's on offset, and just drag it where you want to split the nose cone off. I'm just going to do it at 140, which is where this line is, and click. Then we're going to go to the split tool. We're just going to select the car. The entity to split with is the plane. And then it should split the car. So then we can rename these parts so we don't lose track of them. So the first part is going to be with the main body, and the second part, the nose cone. So then we can hide the plane. And then splitting, so then you can rename, edit the appearance of the nose cone, which in true Team Merlin style we'll be going with teal. So then splitting the back wings is slightly harder. So what we're going to try and do is take off a chunk of the actual body as well as the front, as well as the back wings. So we're going to sketch onto the back of the car, 5th S, and then we're just going to go with the Use tool or the U key. I'm just going to click the circle. Then we're going to go for a center point arc, which is down on the drop down arrow of the arc tool and center point arc. So I'm going to click the center point, and then make sure it's horizontal, and you want a diameter that's basically halfway of this thickness. And then we can just create it so that it's a semicircle. Then once you've created the semicircle, you just use the line tool, go outwards and completely enclose the back wings. And just make it like that. Okay, once you've done this, go Shift E or extrude, and then we're going to go the other way. So we're just going to create a block which completely surrounds the back wing. So I'm going to go for 30. And I just need to make sure that it's new. So once you've got the block and the car, I'm just going to go to the Boolean tool, and we're going to go to intersect. The tools are the block and the main body. You can see it will create this for us. And then you want to make sure that you keep tools. And then you can delete this CO2 canister that's basically created for some reason. And then once you've done that, you can go to these two new parts. You can hide one of them to see what's happened. And basically what's happened is we created the separated back wings, but we have also kept the back wings on the main body. So with the block showing again, we're going to go to Boolean again. This time subtract. The tool is the block and the target is the main body. And then I'm just going to go click again. And then once we hide the block, we can see that the section's been taken off the main body. And I'm just going to show the back wings again. So you can delete the block now and edit the appearance of the back wings, which are going to do the same colour as the front wings. So Now, we're going to go to rename this to back wings, and we're going to create an assembly. So we can go to create assembly. Then in here we're going to go to insert, and then we're going to go to the no-go zone and insert all of these parts. And then the part studio with the wheels, we're going to add 4 wheels. That. So in assemblies you can drag things around easily, like that. And these are made for kind of creating lots of different part studios with your parts, and then you can assemble them together in an assembly. And it has loads of features to allow you to lock things in place in certain positions. Just move everything out. Like that. So what you need to do is go to the main body, right click, and then fix. So this will fix the main body in place, not so it doesn't move and everything else moves to it. So then first we're going to attach the nose cone. It's going to go to the plan arm mate, and then just go onto this face, and don't click on one of the edges, just click on the face as a whole, and then to the same face on the nose cone, and then you'll see it locks into place. So then we're going to go for the revolute tool when we add the back wings. So we're going to click on this arc. I'm going to go to click on the same arc here, and it should add them. And we're going to do the exact same thing for the wheels with the revolute tool. This time we're just going to go to this circle. I'm going to go to this circle here, and then if it does this, as you can see it's gone into the car, you can just use these arrows to fix position, and you can click offset to offset it by about 2 millimeters or minus 2 millimeters. Like that. And then just do the same thing for all 4 wheels. Once you've got this assembly created, you'll see that the car is now a whole again with the wheels this time. So in each class you can't use different wheels, so you need the F1 Schools wheels. So I'm going to go to create another thing called a drawing. So for the drawing we're just going to go for an ISO A4 or A3, depending on which one you want. So once you've done that, you can go to Assemblies, and then Assembly 1. It should insert it, and you can change the direction, so I'm going to go for the right direction first. So once you've got all 4 wheels attached, you can go to the camera and render options, which is right next to the view cube, and then you can see different isometric, dimetric and trimetric are different viewpoints, so they're presets, and then you can go to these settings over here, and these show you kind of the car. So shaded is what we've got on now. Shaded without edges shows you the car without edges, which gives it a nice kind of rendered look. Then also shaded with hidden edges shows you all the different edges, which can be quite messy at times. And then shaded without edges is a perfect way to include cars in your portfolio. You can just screenshot these and they give a much nicer look to your car when you insert them into portfolios. So the next thing I'm going to do is go to plus and create a drawing. So I'm going to go to the A4 preset. And then in the drawing, I'm going to go to Assemblies and Assembly 1. Then we're going to go to the view orientation and right, and then the view scale we can add it 1 to 2 to make it a bit smaller. So you can click this anywhere, and then it will invite you to add some more views. So the nice thing when you do this is that it turns the car for you when you drag into different directions. So I'm just going to add in the front view, and then the back view, and then the bottom view, and the top view. And if you drag it out 2 diagonals, then you can get isometric views. So I might add one of those. So if you click the escape button, you can click on them and drag them anywhere. So I might move all of this up, like that. And sometimes you may want to switch the views around, so I quite like having the shared, just switching them around, because OnShape does it the wrong way around. So just let me switch these. So what I'm trying to do is get it so that the shared face of the views is kind of the one that's closest. And then you can use the D key in the dimension tool to just start dimensioning your car. So this is a really good way in portfolios to show the dimensions of your car, and in further up your journey in Dev and Pro class, you actually need an engineered drawings portfolio which shows your car in detail in engineered drawings. So this is a really good way to get started. So we're just going to start dimensioning. So we're going to go for the total length there, and then you might want to go for the total width. There. Might to go to make sure that the CO2 cartridge hasn't been changed, so it's still 18mm. You show your wingspans, so you can zoom in as well, like that. And then if you click the escape button, you can hold the dimensions and move them around. You might also go for total height. Then you can start playing around with this tool and create really good engineered drawings to help you practice for Dev and Pro classes, but also include them in your portfolio to really impress the judges. Thank you for watching this final video in this series, and we really hope you enjoyed this series and learned something new. Check out our Design Files series, where you can see how to use SimScale, sketch your cars, and use Blender to render them properly. Like and subscribe for more videos on F1 in schools about CAD tools, graphic design and designing.